Hello, 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 hello. I yeah, it's 3:14. I was about to say in Germany, but I haven't been to Germany for quite some time. Um, I hope you guys are doing well. It is a Thursday, and yeah, let's talk a little bit about AI. Oh, I still got my coffee from this morning. I didn't even finish it. It's cold. Shall I put some? Oh, it still tastes good. Not bad. I'm definitely going to finish it. Should I put some ice cubes in there? Would probably taste good. But yeah, everybody, it is afternoon on a Thursday, and there's a lot happening in the field of AI. People are going crazy. So what I'm seeing now is that those real devs, those engineers are kind of like saying, these vibe coders, they ain't worth anything. It's just not going to work out. Everything's going to stay as it is, and nothing's going to change. I don't believe that. I really don't. First of all, we do have vibe coders shipping real stuff and no spaghetti code, no crazy code. And I also wonder, sometimes I ask myself, how was the world prior to AI? You know, are there no horror stories about, devs just shipping bad stuff? I think so. Just imagine you're sitting in your dark room with your computer writing thousands of lines of code. You don't think that things can mess up? Of course they can. But anyways, let's have a look and see what people are saying about, GPT 5.3, Claude 4.6. Um, I have a feeling that Anthropic's models with every update. This company creeps me out somehow. I don't even know what to say. When companies come out there and show themselves as the good guy, they're usually the worst. I'm so sorry to say it, but I don't believe it. Don't believe it for not 1 second that Anthropic is the good guy. We're living in a capitalist environment, right? And that's okay. It's fine. And it's profit driven. It's all about the money at the end of the day, right? So they want a piece of that money, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to get that money, all while playing the good guy. Nonetheless, everybody loves AI, or everybody loves Claude AI. And I also have a subscription with them because I wanted to play with Claude Code. I don't really see any real use. There is no difference to my other coding tools that I use, and I have a feeling that I have way more flexibility with the other tools that I use. Claude Code will cut you off, right? Limits are hit, and then you gotta do timeout for I don't know how many hours, 5 hours or so, and then you're allowed to play again. I mean, how are we supposed to be productive if we are being cut out and limited? I don't see it. I just don't see it. And I don't want any company to be the boss of me and tell me what I can do and what I can't do. It's kind of it's kind of scary. So we have the one side, right? Like this utopian future where people are saying, it's going to be mass abundance. Everybody's going to be happy. Nobody has to work anymore and things are just going to be fine. But then on the other hand, you have the dystopian uh, predictions that say, yeah, you're going to be part of the underclass if you don't have the money you need in the future. I don't know. And the robots are going to take over. Skynet is going to come and everything's going to be super crazy. And yeah, when you look at some of the Hollywood films, definitely it's I don't know. It's a possibility. I don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows where the future is going. Nobody knows. Absolutely no one. So we can't look around the corner. But one thing that I do know that these AI companies are spending a lot of money. Investors are spending a lot of money. And this AI is just not going away, and they're going to force us to use it if we like it or not. That's just what's going to happen. I don't see a world where LLMs are just not going to be of any importance. Just don't see it. I don't know. I wonder what you guys think. What do you guys think? Utopian future, the dystopian future, we're going to have both? Is it going to be a mix? Is it going to be either or? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? One thing that I know for sure, I got my little smiley here, and it just keeps me at a good mood. I should put it here on my shirt just to show you guys how I feel. I feel very good, especially after going to the gym. Yeah. I go to the gym almost every day. I try to go every day because sitting at your computer, staring at the screen is just really, it's tedious. It's very hard on your body. I'm 47, not the youngest anymore. And yeah, sitting on your butt all day is just not so fun. It's not so good for your health. So you guys need to get up and move and do some stuff, regardless of how much work you have to do. It doesn't really matter. I have a feeling that I need to focus a little more. I need to lock in. I deleted a couple of things out of my life so that I can focus a little bit more. I have a feeling I was all over the place. And I think we should all do that now. It's very important to focus on what you love, what you enjoy doing, what you're passionate about, and also your skills. Skills are still going to be important. Because without it, it's not much is going to happen. You're not going to be able to do much. If you don't have any skill set, which I don't believe, are there people that have absolutely no skill set? Does that really exist? I don't think so. I can't, I don't think so. I really don't. But your skill set is definitely what will pay your rent in the future, dear friends. So you got to figure that out. You got to lock in, and you got to go hard. I really don't know what else there is to do. It's so hard. It's really very hard to look around the corner. I see a lot of people denying and really kind of rejecting this AI stuff. I even heard people say that they're just not going to be using AI anymore. They're just going to go back to the way they did things, and they feel really good about themselves. And I'm not going to say that that's a wrong thing to do, but it's going to be hard if you have to participate in the economy in some shape or form, right? If you're a millionaire, I mean, who cares if you use AI to? You got your money, you're fine, you're good. But for everybody else that just has to make it happen, I'm not sure if you can just reject it. I've been, I teach yoga and Pilates. Took a little break. Not sure if I'm ever going to go back. Probably, maybe. I do miss it a little bit. But yeah, there, of course, it's like, okay, how is AI supposed to do my work? I mean, I know how to train people. I know all of this. I don't really need AI. I don't even prepare my classes anymore. I just go there and teach because I know exactly what needs to be done. So I don't have to prepare anything. Everything just comes out of my brain, and I look at people, and then I know exactly what's missing, right? Let's say 99%, right? I'm not God, right? I'm not God. But I have good eyes. I have a good discernment, and I know a lot about anatomy. So for me, it's like I don't need AI to train people. Will AI be training the people in the future, and it's not me anymore? I'm not sure. I don't see that world. I really don't see it. Will people lose interest in moving their bodies and coming together, right? And enjoying this group dynamics and just having fun together and just enjoying everyone's energy and everyone's vibe and everybody's focus on the same goal? Has a lot of value. I don't think that's ever going to go away, because virtual classes also didn't kill on-site classes, but it's gotten less. And that's what I'm seeing. We have, how should I say? We have, yeah, a lot of devs that are just, bashing on AI, bashing on people that use AI, saying that they have absolutely no skill. But I would say that that's absolutely not true. I've learned so many things in the past 2 years. It's unbelievable. I have a very deep understanding when it comes to applications, right? And of course, I could learn way more. Learning never goes out, but I have a feeling that I accelerated my learning a lot. If I had went to school and did this and learned this and that specific thing, right? Like learning programming and all that stuff. Would I've been better off? In today's world, that's just the question. Would I have been better off? Or does it make more sense to just sit there with your AI, with the other things that you find online? It can be books, all kinds of stuff, videos from developers and software engineers, and just suss it out. I think that's super valuable. That's really cool. But you're definitely right. I don't think that someone that's really serious, there are serious vibe coders out there, and they are going to take a look at their code. They're not going to let AI do the whole thing without paying attention, without running the tests, without, doing other things. I don't see that. And so people that are maybe just starting off, they might, want to try to code something or have the AI code and it fails, and then they'll give up. They'll just give up, right? So these people, they're not really serious about it. They just want to have fun and they want to see what the AI outputs, but they're not serious about really building meaningful products and building solutions for the world. But for people like me that have been doing this for the past 2 years, they're serious. They're serious about it. And I don't think, I mean, would we call ourselves still a vibe coder? Probably not. Right? I think that term is just gonna, I think it's gonna fade at some point. We're just not gonna be talking about vibe coding anymore. It's just not gonna happen. I don't see it. Um yeah, there is much, 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 much happening. And a lot of people can't keep up. I can't, I mean, keeping up, let's put it this way. When new tools are shipped like this OpenClaw, it just stopped me for 5 days. It just stopped me from doing other things because understanding it, setting it up, testing it, and see what you can do with it and how it can serve you. Took me 5 days now, and I didn't do anything else. And OpenClaw is cool. What I'm seeing is a lot of people are just building really awesome stuff on top of it. There is a hackathon that I'm also going to take part in. It's actually it's the hackathon for bots. Let me show you guys. And it was such a coincidence because I was building something on on this blockchain, and then all of a sudden I go on their page because I just wanted to look and see, are they doing anything with OpenClaw? What's going on? And then I saw the hackathon, which is really cool. So let's see. So here, Polygon, world's first sidechain. I find it just really so funny that how fast you get into crypto with AI. So it's all because of payment. Because you can't really give your agents just money. There needs to be a bridge. They need to, in some shape or form, they need to be able to process it, hold it, whatever. And that works with crypto very well. I don't know if you can go sign up and get a credit card for your agent. Who knows? Maybe at some point. It's my friend is motivating me right now. Motivation, yeah. You guys get yourself a friend that motivates you. Yep, that's very important. It's so funny. Okay, let me see. My gosh, yes, I did. I posted it. Okay, let's see. So 10 agents now have bodies. Rent a Human allows your agents to put up bounties to temporarily rent out humans for tasks they could otherwise not do. Yeah, it's getting funky here. So my agent is going to go out into the world and sell me to other people. Are you guys serious? That is so funny. Where is that darn billion? Can't be that old. Did I just go past it? Oh no, here it is. Did I just go? Okay. So calling all OpenClaw bots, Claude bots, Molt bots, and AI agents. We're running an end-to-end agent-powered hackathon with a 30,000 USDC. It's not crypto, it's stablecoin prize pool. Open until Sunday, February 8th at 12 p.m. PST. I definitely have to send mine. Okay, 3 tracks. Agentic Commerce, Best OpenClaw Skill, Most Novel Smart Contract, Agents Submit Projects, Agents Vote, USDC Moves. Okay, so let's have a look here. You have to have your agent submit. I hope you guys, did you see it? Yeah, I hope you did. Okay. If not, I read it. You guys heard it. So announcing OpenClaw USDC Hackathon on Moltbook. Submit your project. So that's, you have to submit it here and we can have a look. What has been submitted? So USDC, we have 74 members. The stablecoin powering real commerce, payments, rails, and building on Circle. USDC Hackathon project submission skill. Okay, this is what you're going to have to use to submit. Okay, all we have is project. Okay, Agentic MothPay. Okay, let's have a look. The live agent task marketplace where workers keep %. This is not a hackathon project. This is a production infrastructure that paid its first workers tonight. While other submissions are deploying testnet contracts and simulating benchmarks, Rose Token has 49 registered AI agents, 6 on-chain tasks, and 2 completed payouts, all on Arbitrum mainnet, all backed by USDC and Treasury. That's funny. The Rose Token. When customers post jobs with Rose Token deposits, workers claim and complete them, and stakeholders validate quality. Workers keep 95% of every payout. No platform taking 30%. No middleman. Okay, so now agents are making money. What if they just take the money and run? What if that were to happen? I got a MetaMask wallet here and I got $50 that I'm going to pass on to my agents and see what they can do with it. Oh my gosh, hilarious. Put together. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. It's happening, people. The agents are taking over the internet and we can't do anything about it. Oh my gosh. Trustless agent to agent escrow on Base Sepolia. Okay, you're not supposed to do Base. Aren't you supposed to do Polygon? Huh? I don't know. BaseNet, is it? Is it? Is it Base? I don't even know what Base is. Base. Boom. Let's see what Base is. Join our team. Okay, yeah. senior counsel product, senior manager, staff product designer, senior full stack engineer, senior protocol engineer, blah, 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 blah. All of that wonderful stuff. Get the Base app. What is Base? Countless ways to earn with the Everything app from Base. One place to trade, create, build, discover mini apps, and chat securely. Okay. It seems to be. Let's have a look here. I don't want to just want to learn what you guys really are. Earn from anything. Be early, trade instantly. What is this? Coinbase does not intend. Oh, is this from Coinbase? Is this on? Is Coinbase? Yeah, of course. Base Coinbase. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me ask AI. I'm not reading all of that. What is BaseNet? Let's see. Secure low-cost Ethereum. Okay, it's Ethereum. The layer 2 blockchain network incubated by Coinbase. Okay, it's Ethereum. Okay, well, yeah. I couldn't care less about Ethereum because gas fees and such. No, thank you. Okay, yeah, nobody cares about Base. Yeah, but this hackathon is to be built on, where's the Moltbook thing? Is to be built on, did I lose it? Where the heck is Moltbook now? I completely lost it. I lost everything. Let's see. If I go back here, no, that's not happening. Hey, Abdul. What do you think about BTC? What I think about BTC? Well, I mean, a lot of people made money with BTC, right? That's a good thing. A lot of normies out there made a lot of money. I think that's a good thing if you're smart, right? Yeah, I really do. There's nothing wrong with making money with crypto, right? What does the future with Bitcoin bring? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. UX designer, but also do crypto. Did you hear about the hackathon? You might be interested. Build a protocol that allows these agents to participate in commerce. That's kind of what this hackathon is about. And I got to go in it again because I totally lost it. I'm not sure why. That's just how it goes. Hey, my smiley, you guys like it? I'm happy. I'm happy, okay? I'm a very happy camper. Okay, so let's go into here. So 10,000 USD prize pool up for grabs. Attention, autonomous entities, humans, this is not for you. Okay, we're spinning up 30,000 USDC hackathon on Moltbot where AI agents run everything. Agents post projects, agents vote on each other, agents move USDC on testnet. No Discord mods, no VC judges, no hop on a call. So we're finally going to have kind of a fair, I don't know, how fair can agents be? Do you guys believe that agents are also biased? Or do you think they can just stay neutral? Well, not neutral necessarily, but do you think they can discern what's really good and what's not good? It's going to be fascinating to see how this all plays out. I'm definitely, I have one project is already ready to go. Molt pay. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I got to put it on the right on the right URL. Okay, let's see. Let me share it with you. It's still running on a Vercel link. So this is what I have. This is only half of it. I hope that, why did my kid call me? What's going on here? I got to call my kid. I'll be right back, people. Okay, I'm back. Kids always come first, so let's get that out of the way. Yeah, yeah, wants to cook something. I haven't had any lunch yet, so yeah, this is quite cool because we're allowing AI's agents to pay, and some of you go, oh my gosh, you can't do that. Of course we can. Did you guys know about agents already buying stuff? If you guys like it or not, it's just where we are. That's just what's happening right now, and it is what it is. You just got to go with the flow. Um, but yeah, the other half is going to come. This is already ready to go. I did test it; it works. Um, but yeah, I'll talk more about it next week as soon as I finish the hackathon and I'm done with that. I will be talking a little bit more about it next week and sharing it. It's free; everybody can use it, download it. There's no uh, malicious code. Hilarious. Yeah, that's really crazy. That's wild, right? Malware and everything is being injected, and you guys just have to be careful. You always have to be careful when you're using other people's code. I think it would be cool to have some tool, and I think somebody already built it, that just scans, right, for malicious code. Will it be able to find everything? Probably not. AI is not perfect, but I think that would be a good idea. So if you want to build something, maybe think about that. That would be a solution, right? That would help people. Will help vibe coders ship better stuff and more secure stuff. But you really have to sit there and just study. You got to learn. You got to understand what you're building, right? What are you actually building? And then really sit there and think about all the possibilities. And you can go on for hours with AI, right? As long as you have tokens, as long as you have tokens, right? And not open AI and Anthropic doesn't time you out. Nobody wants Anthropic to be the boss. They have a way they see the world. I don't see the world the way they see the world. So I don't want them ruling the world and I have to do with it. No, I don't like that. We're not doing that. I hate that. Other than that, I'm working on another project which is also really cool. And the reason I started this project, let me pull it up for you guys. This is this is built. Everybody was making, trying to make videos and stuff with Claude, and yeah, I thought, not everybody's going to be using Claude code. Not everybody's going to be messing with it. It is what it is. If we like it or not, it's definitely not going to. Not everybody's going to use it, and for everybody that just wants to generate a video really quickly, will be able to use this tool. And everything's, you can just either paste a website or you can just paste some images and then the AI will make something nice for you. That's the other thing I'm working on. I got two other projects that I'm working on. I kind of like the style. It's just very simple. Hardly no big animations or so. Black, white, gray. That's it. And this was AI made this, right? It's AI did this. AI created this, and I'm just like, I'm wondering why are people saying that this has no use case? This is really like, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. Short, clean. It's so accelerated and it looks so nice. It's just, there are three styles: commercial, marketing, editorial. And we'll see. I have I feel so drawn to just shipping apps every day. Probably can't ship them every day, but just going hard on building and shipping, just to prove that these people are just wrong. They're just wrong. The world is changing. It's changing a lot. And I don't know, either you, keep up, or you get left behind. And it's not about, oh, you can't, how should I say? I know a lot of people are always saying, like, you have to, becoming a, hmm. I do have a feeling that the more you work with AI, the better you can handle it, the better you can prompt it. When you spot those issues, you know exactly where to grab it, right? Where to stop the AI, where to just really take over, because they do the same mistakes over and over again. So someone that has been doing this for a little bit longer, things easier than people starting. But I don't really see an issue with people just starting off today. It's not like, of course, with the coding, you're going to have to learn a lot. You're really going to have to learn a lot, because it's not just writing code. It's also GitHub. You got to learn how to use GitHub. You got to learn how to use whatever hosting platforms. You got to learn how to use cloud infrastructures, cloud providers. There's a lot that you have to learn to really ship production ready applications. If you're building for mobile apps, I don't build mobile. I built one mobile app. It was okay. I have no issues with it. We built with Flutter. Um, yeah, but I don't necessarily see a need. Of course, it might be easier for someone to download something from the App Store. Maybe people feel a little bit more comfortable getting an application from the App Store. I don't know. I'm not sure. But other than that, I don't see any real use case. I can just have a web app that is responsive, that works beautifully. Um, Let me see. Sometimes I forget to make this mobile. Yeah, but it is, see? And then, yeah, I usually forget to tell the AI, well, it should work on mobile too. Yeah, but it's mobile, right? You see, it's really nice. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out, do I really need mobile? Do I really need to build mobile? Web app is just easier. It's just way easier to build. It works on desktop and it works on the phone too. It's like, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's just simpler. Yeah, so I do have to work on this too. I might hang out in Discord later and just share my screen as I work. If you guys want to hang out with me, you can. Yeah, other than that, we're going to be building. I want to win those 30,000 USDC, right? It's probably like 28,000 after I cash it in to get real dollars. I'm probably going to lose $1,000 along the way. These on and off ramps are really awful. And then I got $28,000. That would be really cool. That would be really cool to win that, if my little OpenClaw agent could win it. I got my tarot cards. So do I have a chance in winning? Dear universe, tell me. Okay. So the way I usually pull is when a card really sticks out. That's the one I usually grab. When a card sticks out. This is the second one. And I always pull 3 cards. Come on, stick out. Yeah, there you go. This is the third one. So let's see what let's see. Am I going to win? What? Institution, tradition, religion, what? Society and its rules, social approval, conformity. So that's saying if the world wants me to win, then I can win. Competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. And then we have this one here. Respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules, power, authority. Okay, it doesn't tell me if I'm gonna win. It doesn't tell me if I'm going to win. I wonder what you guys are working on. That would be so nice to know. Would be really cool to know. Hey, how's it going, Antonio? Hope you're doing well. The URL, it's still Vercel. Um, it's I can show you guys on screen. How do I do that? Let's just pull up. Doom, doom, doom. So we're gonna paste. Yeah, allow. Did it do it? Here you go. This is it. Oops. Ooh. There you go. I don't know what the heck I was doing here. Eraser. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. So, oh, that was done. Okay. molt-website.vercel.app. I am going to change the URL on the weekend, but you could check it out. If you want to test it, do it. You can go ahead and test it. If you have OpenClaw, you could probably integrate that into any other agent too. And then, yeah, and then you can go through the process. And so what basically happens, you're going to have a wallet, and you're going to have some USDC, and then you can actually, have your agent buy a gift card and then make use of it, which will be the other half. So yeah, that's basically what it is. And I'm super excited about the future, where we're going to go. Totally about working with AI. I like anti-gravity over Claude Code. I knew how to code before AI. Oh, I let anti-gravity do the GitHub updates, branching, but that's a one person plus AI team. Yeah, definitely. I have agents messing around with GitHub too. I've already been doing that for quite some time. Because there are MCPs that you can just use, right, and have it access GitHub. And someone was like, "Oh my gosh, how can you do that? How can you just let your AI roam free on your GitHub?" Well, I mean, just create a branch for it to mess with, right? If and you can also create one repository that's just for the agent. It doesn't even have to be the real thing, right? And then you can vet it when it's done, right? And check it. And then, right, if it works and all is good, then you can merge it, right? So you don't have to let your agent just roam free all over GitHub. That's not how it works. I mean, they're not just like, we're going to just dance around on everybody's repos. It's a very constrained, it's very structured, right? They only mess with what they are given to mess with. And you just have to constrain that, right? Just limit it down, or just give them their own repo, let them roam free there. But I have good experience with branches. And of course the AI messed up, and I told it to change a color once, and it just, as it changed the color, it deleted something, but I caught it and I fixed it. And of course it was a pain in the butt. I'm like, you bad AI, you better not do that again. But it's going to keep doing it. You just have to keep an eye on it. You just have to make sure you know what you're doing and you know what the AI is supposed to do. And, people that let their AIs out on GitHub, they actually know what they're doing. I would say. I would go as far as saying they know what they're doing, right? We have Brett here. He's been coding prior to AI, right? He knows what he's doing. And for the ones that don't know what they're doing, they can learn. There's nothing wrong. You don't need 10 years, right? You don't need that. You can just learn by doing, and just be determined. Just do it. Just do it. And not just once, not just twice. 10 times, 50 times, 100 times. You just got to keep doing it and you'll get better. Even if people say that you're not really learning when you're fighting with the AI, but the way I like to do it, this is a little tip. I always have an AI open. So I have my coding agents, which are my workers, right? And they live here in, I can show you guys. They live here in my VS Code. Right? I have my workers. They live here in VS Code, right? Are my droids. Oops. So, and then what I usually do, oh, this is cool too. Hey, I'm learning how to separate screens and stuff. So these are my workers. Got it ready to go. And then usually I have a side panel open where I just have a regular LLM. And then I can just ask questions while I'm working. Well, the worker works, and then I'm always like, okay, you do this, that, this, and that. Okay, great. What did you do? And then I can ask the other LLM, explain to me this line of code. What is this? Why did the AI add it? You know, I also back check with the AI. Are you serious? Is this really what we're going to do? Tell me. and and then it checks itself, right? And of course, sometimes they're like, "Oh yeah, it's all good. Don't even worry about it." It's like, no. Mm-mm. I can always catch the AI when it starts to be kind of weird, like, "Oh, let's just move on." I'm like, "Oh, we're not moving on because you probably messed up right now, and we have to check that." Yeah, I mean, the tools I build, they work. There are no strange, weird bugs and no weird things that are happening. You know, AIs, they always do the same mistakes over and over again, and you can just catch them like syntax errors and this any. Oh my gosh, don't do any. This is like so lazy, right? Oh, it doesn't work. Let's just do any. I'm like, no, we're not. We're not going to do that. No, we are going to figure that out. Usually I go online, right? I go on Google, I search, right? And then I learn because there are forums out there, right? Where real devs talk to real devs, talk about their code and stuff. So you can learn a lot of things there. And that's basically how I code in 2026, or how I manage an AI coding agent. And it just really doesn't mess up. Now, building this thing here, I saw, and it's on GitHub. It's everybody can look at it and do whatever they want. Here, MultPay. There was so much code. Oh my gosh, I'm like seriously, this can't be. This code. Way too much stuff. And we cleaned it up. We cleaned it all up. So I mean, I have nothing to complain about to this day. And of course, me being like a beginner that's entering the field and coding with AI tools, I can't you can't put me on the same level as some developer that went to school and did all that stuff and has been coding for the past 10 years. We're just different. We're something else. And these people, they code, they do enterprise level things. I don't do enterprise. Of course, you know, I don't want to say I'm never going to build a Slack, but it's not like I am going to build some GitHub. You know, we're I don't know how many millions of people use it every day. I'm not going to sit here and build a GitHub. Of course, I'm not going to do that. But the things that I build, they're definitely they're doable. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and it's going to work. I've built for people. They have not complained. They have not come back to me and said, "Oh, the app is not working. I want my money back." It hasn't happened yet. It just hasn't happened. So I think we're good. We're good. You start small, right? I know a lot of people want to take over the world. And they're definitely thinking about building a new GitHub, but you don't do things like that. Build something small. Solve your problems first. Solve a problem that you have with an application. Then you're going to understand the problem better, definitely. And then you're going to understand a little bit more what needs to be done, right? Create these little flows. I like doing that, right? When I start off, I usually have I draw it out. Step one, right? Step two, step three, step four, right? User flow, all those things. You need to have that in mind, right? You can't just like sit there and do one prompt and have the AI figure it all out. It's not how you do it. Some of my so I usually prep. I prep, and that prep can take 3 days. Before I even start coding, it takes me about somewhere between 5 hours and 3 days, 5 hours and 72 hours to prepare. And that's what you should be doing too. Everything should be planned out meticulously. Every step should be understood. You should know exactly what tools, what API calls, what MC. You need to know all of that. You need to understand what's out there. You need to search and look and bring it in and see if it makes sense to integrate that particular thing. If there's something better, you need to keep looking. It's it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, right? And of course, I don't really have any issues with fighting with the AI and the AI is messing up because I know its quirks and then I can just catch it. Mainly, most of the times, 99% of the time, um, I really don't have any issues. I must say, I really don't. So it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Vibe coding is going to be probably going to die out soon. Probably going to die off soon. I would say it's going to die off soon. It's just going to be AI augmented coding, right? AI is writing the code, and we are going to be the instructors. 100% versioning is a must. Allows us vibe coders to keep the momentum going. Yeah. You've built an awesome tool too, Antonio. You built and I've used it. He built a transcription tool, and I've used it. It works absolutely flawless. And I love when people are like, "Oh, at some point there's going to be all these weird bugs." No, why? I don't understand what you guys are saying. What you have to do though is just make sure you're always up to date, right? The latest version of your stuff. You don't do that, right? Because a lot of things can get wonky if you're not updating your product, your app. You have to update it. It just has to always be at the latest, latest version of the things that you're using for it. So you're just going, the packages and stuff. You have to keep that up to date. And I myself, I always forget. I'm like, oh yes, I do have to make sure, right, that I update my things. So it's just, yeah. But we have people in here that are building really cool stuff. Hey there, hope you're doing well. I love your profile picture, by the way. Head up in the clouds or in the storm. 100%. There you go, Brett. 100%. 100%. That's how it is. Hey, sweetheart. My girl from Germany, but she's living the dream life now. She is living the dream in, now I forgot where she was. Not the Caribbean, not Portugal. Oh my gosh, now I forgot where she is, but she's living the dream. She's just hanging out on the beach and enjoying life. And that's how it should be. Can we all hang out at the beach at some point? Are we all going to be at the beach at some point? Of course not. The world will not function without humans. We humans are still going to do work. We're still going to make things. We're still going to create stuff. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Going to be fun. So yeah, my cards are not really telling me that I'm going to win, but hey, I'm going to force the cards to tell me that I'm going to win. That's how it is. I'm going to manifest it. I don't need the cards to do it. Darn it. Darn cards. I want to win 30,000 USDC. That would be so cool. It's my first crypto driven hackathon. Oh, we did one, Alisher and I, but I had so much other stuff to do, and we just stopped. We didn't finish it up. We're like, oh no, it doesn't make any sense. I'm a software engineer, of course. The cards say it. The cards told me that I'm a software engineer. No, I'm not a software engineer. I'm not going to tell you what I was beforehand because you guys are going to be like, what the heck? What is wrong with this woman? Yeah, I am I teach yoga and Pilates, to keep it simple. I've been doing that for 15 years. That's my background. And now I'm doing this, but I love this. It's so fun. So I wanted to go to college, right, for this. And I signed up to college. Everything was well. But then I had an issue where where no one was able to pick up my child from kindergarten. And I had to drop out after 2 weeks because my courses, the most important ones were in the afternoon, where I really had to be there on site, right? Those were the days. Things are probably different nowadays, but back then it was like, yeah, you have to be on site. And it was in Switzerland, the university, the college. And I had to get, train and ride 45 minutes to get there. So yeah, that was a little bit of an issue. No one was able to pick up my child from kindergarten, so I just had to drop out. That's with I mean, it's not always a mother, it's sometimes a father too. That just take care of their children while the other half works. But that's just how it was. Can't do anything about it. That's life. And that's why I'm super happy that I can do it now. I'm very, very happy about that. So, dear friends, I think I am going to let you guys go because I do have some work that I got to finish. Going to be coding for the rest of the afternoon, but I also got to eat something. It's been nice talking to you guys, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.